Here we then have the starting grid. As we mentioned, right alongside Salmela and Leonardo Zani. On row 2 it's Rios, Esteban and on row 3 Gonzalez, Morelli and Leonardo Bruzzo. Row 5 Danish, Singapong and Midani. Row 6 Ramastolfo, Pratama and Fomara. On row 7 Poggio, Kuchiumi and Nicholas. Row 8 Belgium, Mononyane and Banchik. Row 9 Giela and Tietzi. Row 11 Bratla and Wojciechowski.
About ready to go then here in Jerez. The warm-up lap about to get underway, and yet again we have some early drama on the grid. Rider put to pit lane for the warm-up lap, meaning he's going to have some penalties coming his way. That's happened, and not to give too much away of what happened in previous races, but definitely happened in Junior GP with Jeremy Wojciechowski. Tietzi and his... There'll be an inquest.
Frustrating. An inquest.
There'll be an inquest before we head off to Magny Core for round 3. But yeah, incredibly frustrating, as we say, Connor.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw the graph in Jerez. It's going on 40 degrees. These riders putting on an incredible show of physical tremendous that they're able to do what they do at this temperature.
Yeah. Or perhaps temperatures. We're not built for this, Connor. We're not built for this.
Yeah, there's always that as well.
Okay, round we go for the warm-up lap. Just one corner to go. We're going to a little bit here. Plenty of times during the race before taking that wider sweeping line into the Jorge Lorenzo corner. The race was round. Rico Salmela attempting to get the better of Brian Uriarte. 2 Rios, Esteban and O'Gorman, all capable of really good start. And podium. So, just a matter of moments before we will see the red flag.
Both of these issues coming with the Eagle 1 team as well, so...
Okay, we are off and about to go race B. Race 2 is underway. Huge wheelie from further back in the grid, but it's Brian Uriarte who gets away all right. But he's got the same company, Leonardo Zani from the outside of front row. Look, going to take the whole shot up the inside with Rico Salmela in third. Uriarte sat in between the two. Brilliant start from Zani, but yes, he had a decent start, but it didn't look the perfect one, and Zani has capitalized on that. Jesus Rios then is in 4th position with Joel Esteban and Casey O'Ware then for row 2 as it was, but it is Joel Esteban firing it up the inside of Jesus Rios. But
what a fantastic start from Leonardo Zani. He's shown absolutely incredible ability there to get the best of Brian when he's starting on pole. I mean, absolutely sensational stuff. I mean, how audacious do you have there after what we've seen from him so far in this competition?
And Uriarte has been relegated here to 5th position. As if Zani has opened up a bit of gap over Rios. Then it's Esteban and Salmela before Uriarte. He's slipped down pecking order. He's running down in P5 now. He's got Casey O'Gorman on his rear with Uriarte, or can he fight his way back here? Coming through the last couple of corners. Yeah, so Zani though, he's opened up a few tenths over his teammate, number 54, Jesus Rios, who's got problems of his own. Joel Esteban firing it up the inside of Rico Place as they have a drag race now towards turn 1 as we clock off a lap here in turn 1. Zani's got the advantage. Uriarte is firing himself though up into 3rd position. Esteban going to hang it on the outside but settles into 5th.
This is more of what we were expecting from Esteban. He didn't make it stick for long, but he was absolutely first lap to put himself in a position into P2 and finds himself falling down.
13th on the grid, already up into the podium positions.
And Benyat Fernandez, of course, he's already had a win in race 2 at Le Mans, so we know he's inside. Brian Uriarte on the 51, and up the inside is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian.
And look at the 13 of Hakim.
And he lost about 5 places.
Oh, we've already got a crash, so that's Joel Pons, who's had a rotten top end.
And yeah, and the point is, I think all 5 of them know that you need the slipstream here. Veda's tried to run away with it and couldn't, and they know 3 seconds covering the whole grid at the moment. So 51, it is Brian Uriarte with the advantage.
Gracious me.
Well, as I think, you know, it looks so far, and there's a 7. What a great move from Benyat Fernandez. Goes Lee and Danish are disappearing up front.
Yeah, this is in 5th though, up 15 places. What a ride this is by the Thai rider.
Absolutely, you can see how close the whole grid's.
This race, he's finished 3 out of 4 races so far. A very quiet Le Mans, just taking away a few points, but he had a great start through up the inside to the right-hander.
Brilliant stuff. That's 180 kilometres an hour, 112 miles an hour there as that move uphill. The 51 of Brian Ariarty.
Weaving from one side of the track to the left and trying to keep it fairly sensible as Thompson and Singapore both swing quick.
When you can win a race on a different planet like you did at Essen last year, it really has, there's nothing wrong with it, that you need the slipstream. So there really is no point in doing anything silly at this point in the race. Just hang in there. You've got 7 laps to go and a couple of corners, and then sort it out over the line.
Number 4 of Sullivan Mounty in there too. Zemmitani the 34, but no, it looks to be Hakim Dinish who's got the inside line momentarily, only as Singapong takes it straight back from him.
And I didn't see who it was. It went way right. Thompson, the Australian, who has the slightest advantage.
I think it was Morelli who went really wide at turn 1, Peter. He's down to 19th now from there. Got to give a shout out to Thompson and Mounty. That's a good start for them. Thompson could have expected him to be at the moment, but look at this. Asia Talent Cup 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Red Bull rookies out the blue. So yeah, it's no one's really got the pace as before. It's a high 2:02 the last time around. They are going to get quicker and quicker as they get more confident. The himself at the KTM factory right to be helping out.
Well, that's an interesting point you make, because I know that from
this Ariarty, your previous winner for so far this season.
And the 34 of Zemmitani's in second place, the Japanese, 18-year-old Japanese, and he's outside as they go over the hill.
Dinish who's going to come into first up. It's Ariarty then. So the slipstream effect really takes on. Beñat Fernandez slots into third.
Up into third. There he goes inside Riche Moodley. The 28 goes inside Riche Moodley, runs a little bit wide. Who's coming back under?
Job that was, gets pushed back to 7th place. So in the lead we now have Ariarty from Dinish. It's as you were with us, championship lead.
He has pace, but he's been a bit disappointing the last couple of races. Obviously trying to put that right. Veda Ega, the 54, a lock was set on the final lap, so that was okay, you know, time management wise yesterday, very much so. Let's just see how
he's now. Brian Ariarty snatches the lead right back from Carter Thompson. That was a brilliant set of moves. Absolutely. Last year, I could go one better than that. He wants to be a junior GP champ and Red Bull Rookies champ in the same year, like the riders all before. Sometimes it's been a double long lap, but it'll be very miffed to find that out as they come across the start and finish straight. He'll receive that news. There they come. It is the 51 from the 7. You've also got Singapong back there, the number 8300 championship last weekend. Fernandez and Thompson taking a win apiece. Really good stuff, carrying through that
for the cup. Beñat Fernandez, of course,
this was the move from Beñat Fernandez. Yeah, there you go, just hung it out wide, extra throttle and switched it.
He has the advantage again, out onto the start and finish to complete lap 2.
With Sullivan Mounty up from 11th on the grid there in 7th as well, just off the back of this group. So we've
Kim Danish and Brian Ariarty, in theory, some of them at least, can go quicker. Let's see. We're ready for the Red Bull MotoGP rookies. The lights are out and away we go. Who makes a good start? Christian Daniel Jr. is tucked in behind Brian Ariarty, but it is the 51 of Brian Ariarty that leads. The American is behind him. But well, they head down to the first corner. Who's going to be brave on the brakes? Up the inside. No, it's Brian Ariarty who has it covered and sweeps through the first round.
Them two have history back from Jerez, the first round of the year. You've got Gonzalez in 5th as well, Peter.
Yes, and already the 7th.
Looked at what happened yesterday and thought, I can't have that kind of mess again. If I have more pace, I need to go for it. Christian Daniel, as these two are very close childhood friends. They've grown up racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it is Pratama who goes through into the lead.
It's there, but absolutely superb stuff from Veda Ega, as you said, Matt. The other two are mucking each other up, and Veda just took advantage of that.
He's actually nerfed wide by Marco Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, the Argentinian, got his long lap penalty, but all cleanly through today. Look at the number 7, Beñat Fernandez going round the outside.
And Beñat Fernandez, of course, he's already had a win in race 2 at Le Mans, so we know he has pace, but he's been a bit disappointing the last couple of races, obviously trying to put that right. Veda Ega, the 54. Which completes the front row. Who's going to get the good start? And it's going to be fascinating to see the guys coming off the back of the grid, the likes of Beñat Fernandez. On the rev limiter, and away they go. Certainly Brian Iriarte's got a good run. You can see the 51. Is he going to know? It's Veda Ega who has the advantage. It's Veda who leads in.